On a 99.1% vote, President Paul Kagame, who is also the chairman of RPF Inkotanyi, was elected as the party's flag bearer in the presidential elections slated for July this year. Moreover, the head of state assigned the RPF members to plan for a successor in times ahead. Prince Manzi kicks us off tonight.
The expectation of the 2,000 participants of the RPF Extraordinary Congress, convened at the party's headquarters at Rusororo, was for the candidate elected at all levels to accept the responsibilities of being their flag bearer in the upcoming presidential elections in Rwanda. President Paul Kagame, who is also the chairman of the RPF, reiterated that the party's members are the ones to determine who is to represent them.
Uratekereza noneho ugakora cyangwa ukavuga ibyo ushaka kuvuga. Ariko byinshi mbona.
You think, then you work or speak whatever you have to say. But often what I see is that people work, speak, and later think. This is where it raises big issues that we face. Do not work, do not speak without first thinking. In this case, this prevents us from unnecessary things, or things that trouble us, or we reduce the issues we might face. But every day one is to be reminded of just the simple things. As we sit here, who can achieve anything without collaborating with their fellows?
On a 99.1% vote, President Paul Kagame was elected as the party's flag bearer in the presidential elections slated for July this year. President Kagame appreciated RPF members who never ceased to trust him as their flag bearer. And the head of state demonstrated that there is a special context that makes Rwanda different and includes its history and culture. Hence, for people to develop, it requires to work in a special way, adding that people are to avoid thinking after doing. President Kagame, who is also the chairman of RPF Inkotanyi, urged the members to think on a successor to carry on their responsibilities, as this assures the sustainability of the achieved, adding that they should not wait for his suggestion.
Ndetse dutekereza bya bindi byacu erega iyo bitaza kuba bya bindi by'umwihariko nahereyeho.
Had it not been for the uniqueness I was talking about, you shouldn't have called me in 2010, 2017, 2024. The only reason I reluctantly accept to continue with this responsibility is the specific context of our country and the world that we live in that is not easy. That is why I accept this. Otherwise, we are supposed to look for others.
The head of state reiterated that there should be collaboration for RPF to progress and the country at large, hence calling for someone to relieve him of the burden.
Ndashaka kuntura uwo muzigo nikoreye.
I want someone to relieve me from this burden that I am carrying, and those to relieve me are among you. There are even those that it requires to be reminded as they do not feel it, and it would amaze them to find out that they can. If it will require to do that, we will.
In this extraordinary RPF Inkotanyi Congress, there was presented a list of 70 selected RPF Inkotanyi members who will be vying for parliamentary seats in the general elections of the 15th July 2024. Prince Manzi, RwandaTV News.